Eye contact psychology. How dominant people communicate power without saying a word there. It's a moment so small, most people miss it when someone looks at you and instantly takes control of the room. No loud voice, no aggressive body language, just one single calculated look. And suddenly you feel it. Their presence, their confidence, their dominance. Most people think power comes from what you say, but psychology says the opposite. The strongest people in any space use eye contact as their first language. If you've ever wondered why certain individuals command respect the second they walk in, why some people intimidate you without trying, or why your own presence sometimes gets overlooked, this is the hidden skill you were never taught. Today, we're breaking down the real psychology behind dominant eye contact, how powerful people use it, why it works, and how you can master it without looking creepy, aggressive, or unnatural. Let's dive in. Point 1. Dominant people use eye contact as a claim of space, not a threat. Most people think strong eye contact is about intimidation. But dominant individuals don't use eye contact to threaten. They use it to claim space effortlessly. Here's what psychology shows. When someone maintains calm, steady eye contact, they're sending a nonverbal message that says, "I'm comfortable here. One belong here. I'm not in a rush to look away." This instantly elevates their perceived social value. Weak eye contact signals uncertainty, people-pleasing, and having something to hide. Dominant eye contact signals the opposite: self-possession, composure, and control over your emotional state. Dominant people don't dart their eyes around the room. They don't look down unless they choose to. They look at people directly, with a slow, grounded presence that says, "I'm not performing, I'm observing." That calm, grounded eye contact is what makes people lean in, listen more closely, and take them seriously without a single word spoken to. They use the power pause, and it makes their presence impossible to ignore theirs. A secret technique used by confident leaders, CEOs, interrogators, and highly charismatic individuals. The power pause. Here's how it works. Before they speak or right after they finish speaking, they hold eye contact for one extra beat longer than the average person. Not too long, not too short. Just long enough for the other person's brain to register them as the dominant presence. In the interaction, research shows that humans instinctively look away when they feel nervous or when they sense someone else's authority. Dominant people flip this instinct by refusing to break eye contact first. Think of it like a psychological handshake. You speak. You pause. You let your eyes do the talking for a moment. This creates a subtle pressure, not aggressive, it's just undeniable. It makes the other person respond as if you have the higher social status. This technique is powerful because it communicates. I'm not rushing. I'm not scared of silence. I control the tempo of this interaction. People who control the tempo are perceived as leaders, even in casual conversation. 3. Dominant eye contact is slow, tensional, and emotionally controlled. Weak eye contact is frantic. Dominant eye contact is measured. Here's the difference. Weak people look quickly, away, then back again. Dominant people move their gaze slowly and deliberately. This is because dominant individuals regulate their emotions better, especially anxiety. They don't need to scan the room for approval. They don't need to check how people are responding. Their gaze communicates self-trust. Here's what they do differently. They blink less, not in a creepy way, but just slightly less than average. Slow blinking signals calmness and internal stability. Their eyes stay relaxed. Dominance isn't about widening your eyes or staring intensely. That's anxiety. Real dominance shows up in relaxed eyelids and a soft, controlled gaze. They pair eye contact with stillness. Rapid movements plus strong eye contact equals threatening. Minimal movements plus steady eye contact equals powerful. They initiate eye contact with intention, not impulsivity. They don't accidentally glance at someone, they choose to. This is why people often describe dominant individuals as magnetic. Their gaze doesn't grab attention. Aggressively, it pulls attention naturally, for they understand when to break eye contact. This is where real power shows. Here's the biggest myth. Looking away first makes you weak. Not true. If You break eye contact strategically. It can make you appear more confident, more composed, and more in control. Dominant people break eye contact purposefully, not nervously. They shift their gaze the same way you might shut a door gently, not slam it because you're startled. Here's what powerful people do. They look away downward when showing humility or empathy. This softens their presence and builds trust. They look away to the side when thinking. This indicates intelligence and internal processing. They look away with stillness, not with quick nervous movements. Say slow disengagement from eye contact says, I choose to look away because I control. This interaction, not because I'm uncomfortable. Dominance isn't in never breaking eye contact. Dominance is in owning the moment you choose to do so. 5. Dominant. Eye contact works because it affects the other person's nervous system. Here's the psychology most people never hear about. Your eye contact changes the other person's biological responses. When someone looks at you with steady, grounded eye contact, your nervous system interprets it as, someone powerful is paying attention to me. This triggers a subtle fight-or-flight analysis in the brain, but dominant individuals don't activate the threat part because their eye contact is calm and controlled. Instead, they activate something more interesting, the social hierarchy instinct. Humans naturally rank people around them without words. Your eye contact tells people whether to trust you, whether to listen to you, whether to follow you, whether to fear you, or whether to respect. You dominant individuals use eye contact to guide others into the emotional state they want, to create authority, safety, respect, or even attraction. This is why eye contact isn't just a communication tool. It's a psychological lever that influences the other person's entire perception of you. The real secret. Dominance isn't aggression, it's comfort. If there's one thing you take away, let it be this. Dominance is just deep comfort in your own presence. Your eye contact reveals exactly how comfortable you are with silence, attention, pressure, your own emotions, someone else watching you. When you master that comfort, your gaze speaks for you. You no longer need to prove anything. People feel your presence the moment you look at them. CTA. If you want to learn the deeper psychology behind eye contact, power, and presence. If this breakdown opened your eyes to the hidden power behind eye contact, the full video dives even deeper into how to appear confident without forcing it, how to stop looking away too quickly, how to project authority even if you're quiet, how to use eye contact to attract influence, and persuade, how to avoid the creepy stare and build natural presence. Watch the full video now to upgrade your communication and step into a more confident, powerful version of yourself. Don't just listen. Start using these skills today.